it didn't go down the way they wanted to, but there's a 55,000 footer in Arlington right now. They're just trying to go through the city on that. The plans are almost finished.
You know, that before that job sounded intimidating, but now it just sounds like that's nothing.
What's that?
55,000. It sounds like it's nothing now.
It ain't nothing, because like you see what we did to a 21,000 footer in just fucking 10 weeks. So like really, I mean, a 55,000, it's a 20-week job. You're telling me that you've been on a 10,000 footer for fucking 8 9 months now.
And, he's gonna be my number one guy. So getting him is gonna be big.
All right, well, man, I look forward to this venture with Trevor. To be honest with you, I'm super fucking stoked about the situation.
Yeah, me too. I can't even. I'm hyped. So, well, we'll be all over it tomorrow too. So we'll get Founders knocked out. And
all right, bye.
What the fuck I tell y'all, boys? What the fuck I tell y'all? Okay, like big. I don't know what the point of this video is. I just there was a lot of talk before this that was even really cooler than stuff I caught, but I was just like, fuck it. I'm documenting this. I really want y'all to see this. I feel like it's so easy to think I'm full of it because I'm all goofy with curly hair and whatnot, but real deal, boys. So, I just talked to Rob earlier, just a minute ago. He is hyped, dude.
Nice. Yeah, he sent me a text basically just saying, hey, thanks, yada, yada. And, I told him, yeah, man, I'm psyched. I'm ready to see what we get going. I told him I would send you and him a list of the things I would need to start working on, like, so we have some stuff already ready, when we bid a job.
Mm-hmm.
Basically similar to the stuff that I would ask you for when we did HA4, but, really I would look to do a really good job at it up front,
Yeah. Well, and I told him, I was like, hey, this is going to cost. I was like, he's really going to need like $4,000 for this. He was like, I'll give you cash, take to him. And I was like, all right, cool.
Like, so we have some stuff already ready, when we bid a job.
Mm-hmm.
Basically similar to the stuff that I would ask you for when we did HA4, but, really I would look to do a really good job at it up front,
Yeah.
All comes in and figure that out later, right? Like,
yeah.
I understand that he understands that, for example, let's say I do 5% on my portion, but my portion is 32%. That's still only 1 point whatever percent of the total, right?
Okay.
So like all these, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. No matter what, there's enough money in it to go around. No, I agree with you though. I mean, 1% of 3 million, for example, that's $30,000.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not unreal.
6 months fucking with something.
Yeah. And well, I mean, if he got a certain amount of revenue, I get a percentage of that as the plumbing sub,
Right, and we all are semi-transparent with this. I assume that this partnership we're talking about, we would be.
Well, I'll tell you the one thing I was worried about. Rob is my biggest customer, and so I was, which I mean, talking to him today, you can see the volume,
Right.
I was worried about him thinking I was going to be like, you owe me one now. And that's why I was kind of like, hey man, this isn't like I'm not doing you a favor. I'm self-interested here, so don't think you owe me one. I'm looking out for me
here. That I would immediately think is that it's in our best interest to bear our numbers to you.
I think once you see firsthand, you're going to be like, oh, I can sell this left, right, and center.
All day.
And Rob has the capital to, he's got the capital to do whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah.
So there's
boss. So is he not the owner?
No, he calls.
Or is he a partner?
No, he's full owner. It's all him. He calls his customers his bosses.
Oh, okay. Now I understand.
Yeah, and it's like he doesn't like do it to impress you. He's like, it's a mindset that he has. Like, I work for you. You know what I mean? And so I've picked up on that. Like where I'll
if that MV4 bid was 2 weeks out, dude, I'd say let's fucking do it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. Why not get our name out there now?
It was due into business day today.
Right. So there's no point, but they'll do 2 or 3 more. We just need to wait for the perfect one.
Yeah.
I mean, really, we can bid it. There's only a few that we wouldn't bid, right? Highly.
Obviously, it's gonna take a little bit of time, but I'm telling you, man, we got something here, dude.
Yeah, dude, and I don't think it's gonna take long. I mean, like, just because I'm right in the middle of, and I'm not busy or anything, but like I do have a couple similar things that I need to pay a minimal amount of attention to. Like, I'm consulting on 2 contracts that may be $1 billion contracts right now. And all I need to do is check in with those and have a talk where I don't look distracted, since they're giving me $100,000 a year for each one for 2 years. Like, they're floating me starting my business, you know. But all I got to do is check in, see where they're at, let them know, hey, I'm ready, and then I'm good. And that's tomorrow morning.
All right, y'all. I know the video quality and everything's so terrible. So these were, you know, not planned phone calls. This was just, you know, obviously I'm making videos about everything I'm doing. So, like, I do want to... These are phone calls I had with both the guys at the meeting I had today. And I'm telling y'all that meeting went really well. And so these are the phone calls after. All parties are excited. We're... Like, everybody's hyped. And, like... If I do get... Like, I'm already... You know, I've made a lot of money, boys. And I'm doing well. Like, my company's... We're good. Okay, that part's cool. Not cool anymore. Like, if I go to a higher level, it's like shit like this that, like, it's days like this that, like, got me there, right? It's like, because this whole deal, it came out of fucking nowhere. Like, I just, like, you know, Trevor didn't have it in mind. Rob didn't have it in mind. No one had it in mind. And it just, like, I'm talking to Trevor and it just, like, bing. And it's huge, boys. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm, like, being... like overhyping it. I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm not trying to like tell y'all anything that's not happening. Everything I'm saying is real. Those are the real people. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Am I overblowing this? I'm fucking hyped, boys.